What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to yet another video. Today we're going to be going over the glorious Model O gaming mouse. Now, if you guys are new to the channel, please make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. And if you guys do end up liking this video, I'd really appreciate it if you guys destroy that like button for me as well. Now, I want to go over the design of this mouse first, since that's kind of what stands out the most when you first take it out of the box. Glorious is calling this design their honeycomb shell. Now, for some this may seem like a silly design, but it does serve a purpose. It makes this mouse super light and super easy to control for those PC gamers that don't prefer a heavier mouse. It has two RGB strips and an RGB ring on the scroll wheel. It's a medium-sized mouse which primarily focuses on being lightweight and super easy to use. Now, the matte version of this mouse weighs only 65 grams and the glossy version of this mouse weighs 67 grams, which makes this one of the lightest gaming mice on the planet. Now, the mouse I've been using for the past year was the Final Mouse gaming mouse, which is almost impossible to find, and when you do actually find one, the pricing is absolutely ridiculous since the company stopped manufacturing them. Now, on the side of this mouse, you'll find two side buttons that are kind of thin and small, but have gaps between them to help you notice the difference when you guys are using this mouse. Now, for this gaming mouse, Glorious chose the highly popular Omron switches for the Model O, which is what you'd expect when it comes to a high quality gaming mouse. The clicks are super fast and super responsive, which is something that we all love when it comes to finding that perfect gaming mouse. As far as the side switches go, for me personally, I won't be using them much, so I could care less how those feel, but even those have a high quality feel to them. Now, one thing I tried as soon as I pulled it out of the box was squeezing that side of the mouse until the first switch starts clicking. Now, this may not be a big deal for you guys, but if you guys are those gamers that kind of clench your mouse, it could accidentally press that button for you, and if you have it mapped for a certain control, it might actually cause a lot of problems for you guys. Now, me, I've always been a console gamer, so I do tend to squeeze my controller when I am playing, especially when I'm playing competitive. I don't see myself having that problem when I'm playing on keyboard and mouse, since I am pretty relaxed. So I don't see myself squeezing too hard on the side and accidentally pressing that switch to where I'd accidentally get myself killed. Now, coincidentally, you do get that same thing when you're using the Final Mouse gaming mouse. I did have the same thing, but I just figured I'd throw that in there for you guys if you guys were wondering. So definitely thought I should mention that. Obviously no worries there for me, especially for me since I've been playing with the Final Mouse gaming mouse upstairs in the game room, so I'm kind of used to it by now. Next up, we have the sensor and performance. Now, the Model O comes standard with the 3360 sensor. The sensor works flawlessly when it comes to no jittering and no lag. It's obviously plug and play, so you can plug it in and get right to gaming without having to install any software or any drivers. You can also download the optional Glorious software, which lets you mess around and change the lighting, the polling rate, and a few other things. It's super simple to use, so I definitely thought I should mention it. Now, if you guys are used to playing with a standard mouse or a heavier mouse, obviously the first thing you'll notice is how light this guy is. This definitely comes in handy when you guys are in those longer gaming sessions. It doesn't feel too light or too heavy. Another thing is the grip with this mouse. You guys will definitely not have any issues when it comes to the grip with this gaming mouse. It feels just as good as the Final Mouse does, and I've been using that for over a year, and I can tell you right now that the grip is fantastic on this gaming mouse as well. Now, like the Final Mouse, the cable is super flexible and super light. It kind of feels like you're not even playing with a wired gaming mouse at all. I know for some people that hate wires, it's actually not that bad, and you obviously will get used to it, and you won't have any problems when it comes to using this gaming mouse. The cable is super flexible and super light. It almost feels like there is no cable there at all when you guys are gaming. So I know you guys are probably thinking, oh, I hate wired, but obviously we do want to play with wired so we don't have that lag, and it feels like there's no wire there to begin with. So if you guys were thinking about that in the back of your mind, hopefully that answers that question for you. I'm used to this obviously because the Final Mouse has the same gaming cable as this glorious Model O does. So I'm used to it. Like I said, you guys don't have to worry about it. I know some of you always prefer wireless. Obviously, small disclaimer, this mouse isn't going to turn you into the best gamer on the planet, but if you guys are in the market for the best lightweight budget gaming mouse, I definitely will recommend the glorious Model O as the new gaming mouse of choice for gamers. I will leave Amazon affiliate links down below in the description if you would like to purchase this mouse and support the channel at the same time. I will also leave a direct link to Glorious's website for this gaming mouse. I know I saw it on their website when I purchased it. It was around 50 bucks, whereas on Amazon sometimes I see the price spike to $70 or $80. So definitely make sure you guys check on Glorious's site first before you go ahead and go buy it on Amazon, unless Amazon's price dropped to 50 bucks as well. If you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure you guys smash that like and subscribe button. I really appreciate you guys taking the time to actually watch this video. Hopefully it helps you with your decision if you guys are on the fence about actually buying this gaming mouse. I hope this video cleared up some confusion for you when it comes to the best gaming mouse going into 2020, especially if you guys are looking for that new budget-friendly mouse. This I feel like is the best gaming mouse out right now. I've tried multiple different gaming mice over the years, and I've stuck with my final mouse for the last year, and this being my new favorite, I will definitely be using this either here downstairs in the studio to help edit, or I might take this back upstairs into the gaming room and use it as my primary gaming mouse. I really want to thank you guys for watching this video, like I said, and yeah, YouTube, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.